Hello everyone, and welcome back to the altars. It's day 13, and we have a lot to do. And we actually have a phone call. Let's take that first. Maxwell is calling.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Wait, is that...
Sure.
Yeah.
You that big fish Lucas
The
was
big
mumbling
boss?
about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations.
Still not big boss,
First
but...
of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
But the boss of mining operations then. I mean... I don't really... We don't really know what kind of relationship we had with the crew. But it's hardly our biggest problem right now.
Not really. Barely knew them.
Well, we are all grief-stricken down here. But also excited and proud of what you have achieved. I hope you grasp the significance of your discovery.
So, do people know I found rupidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
I guess maybe I've been misreading it, but I kind of originally thought that I don't know what character said it about they're willing to send anyone on those missions. Maybe I just misinterpreted it as Earth being in a much more dire state, or maybe that guy is just lying, saying we are all grief-stricken down here. I would have thought that things had progressed to such a bad place that the big company would be like openly willing to expend human lives, but maybe I've been misreading that. And it seems like we, or at least from our character's understanding, we are the first people to find rupidium, or maybe in the quantities at least that we have. Because we seem to expect it to be a huge deal, and it seems to be. Yeah, I guess people have the right to know.
Limited circle, huh? Bullshit. The public has a right to know about such things.
I like your passion, Jan. You're an honest man. But you're under enough pressure already. We don't need the media to go berserk or the stock market to overreact. We don't need chaos down here while all our efforts should concentrate on supporting you up there. Your task is difficult enough, and failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the rupidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rupidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I mean, first up, if they're still caring about like the stock market and the media, I guess there's still... Civilization isn't doing as bad as I originally thought. Do I think it was a mistake? I mean, I don't know. It was in our character's interest of self-preservation, I guess. And yeah, I definitely don't really believe they cared too much. I have mixed feelings.
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Albert who?
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent, doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate rupidium in quantities that can really make a difference.
Okay, guess I read that right then.
A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dulski.
Okay, what he just said also, I think, explains two questions I had. I think I was confused about Jan Scientist's role in the discovery of rupidium, but I guess he was just one of many scientists that were working on rupidium. Seems like the discovery wasn't really the problem. The problem was finding a way of extracting it in sufficient quantities, which we seem to be the first to do. And it also explains how in Jan Botanist's timeline, Lena, I think, also ended up working with rupidium or something, but not necessarily at Ally Corp or working abroad, I don't know. But it definitely explains that there were lots of companies interested in, and lots of scientists interested in rupidium, and we're just the first ones to find a way of extracting, or we were the first ones to land on a planet where it can be extracted, I guess. I mean, are you buttering me up for something?
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Yeah, what's the plan, actually?
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different rupidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
Where can we collect and yeah. Then how come it works? Like, we've been collecting it no problem, I assume?
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
I wonder if it's something about maybe the planets, the TriStar system, or the electromagnetic field, or the anomalies, the gravitational anomalies that somehow keeps it stable.
So you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a rupidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
No. Because for now we can just mine new rupidium.
Listen, you're very convincing. but I'm afraid I just won't have the time to do it. I need to find a way forward before the sun comes up.
You're losing faith easily. Look how far you've come. You survived the landing. You found Rapidium. Then you branched yourself and managed to get the base moving. Would you really be happy with yourself if it all went to waste?
Waste? Wow. Is that what you consider saving my life?
Your life, my life. Let's face it. All it is a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
What can I say?
I don't know. But whatever you make of it, let me bare my soul to you. I think these are rare moments that matter. So, enough talking. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
I mean, in the end, apart from the branching, obviously, which we are, I think, correct to have mixed feelings about, because it was in our, in the interest of our self-preservation. But apart from that, I guess it's fair enough. Like, we're just doing the mission that we were sent to do here, and he does have a point. If we actually are the first ones to be able to extract Rapidium, and we might end up the first people to bring it back to Earth, that might be a great thing. But the fact that they are not willing to... I mean, I guess they're conflicting interests, but it might not bode well that this company now wants to keep this a secret. But I mean, first we're gonna need to get off this planet in the first place. So, the branching.
Branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp, but for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
I wonder if... He said they did test it some time ago, but for a different purpose, like maybe the branching, because I'm wondering if they never had Rapidium, they couldn't have done the incubation part, like the growing of the cloning of the human and then implanting it with the memories. I'm guessing the branching part is separate. The branching part happens like it's just quote unquote just quantum computing, and they could have used that in order to maybe have like brain simulations instead of implanting that the memories into a real human, maybe keeping that person around as a simulation, maybe a mind construct, like cyberpunk style or something. The altars.
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, It's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
So I'm guessing what we did then isn't supposed to be the main. Because I remember being confused about this, like in one of the first episodes. Because originally Rapidium was presented as like a accelerant for crop growth or whatever. But we used it for something completely different. But maybe it's just kind of like a universal element that can be used for all kinds of purposes. And what we did, the branching and the cloning of the human, was kind of like a ghetto usage of it that isn't really supposed to be what we're doing, but they happened to know that it could be done from some prior research or something. Or maybe he's bullshitting me and that's been the plan the whole time. We don't know. What about the landing?
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
Does our computer have like a mind of its own? And I was wondering about that. What is actually stopping the quantum computer from like simulating further into the future? Why does it stop at, like for us, for example, for Jan Prime, where does it stop at 35 years old? Is it just like an arbitrary restriction, maybe imposed by some programmer, or maybe in case we assume the computer to be like its own agent, maybe it knows and it's just not showing us? And maybe that's the whole reason we are alive, because it calculated all the possible outcomes and it decided that the path where we survive and everyone else doesn't is the best, maybe? No more questions for now.
No. I'm good.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
All right. So much to do. Okay, can I actually... I want to check the outside map. Alright. We need to remove a bunch of... Can I see them here? Yeah. A bunch of rock blockades. How many? At least one here, and Since there is still a lot, let's assume there are 2 more. So I want to craft 4 drill cartridges. And we still want to... Is anyone working right now at the workshop? While we're doing that... Getting lost, like always. Nope. While working on that, what else do we need? We need a miner, a mining hub, a thingy for the outpost.
Hey man, we're running out of storage space.
And oh yeah, another thing, we need some more storage space. Now, where to put it? I guess this is fine. And maybe 2 more. There we go. And our base is currently too heavy for us to move. I'm wondering, will we unlock some ability to maybe... Because otherwise, if that does mean that I have to remove... But I don't think so. I think the game's gonna give us some way to actually... Yeah, especially if we build a Rupidium arc as well. There'll be some way to increase the tank capacity, I'm sure. Okay. Let's keep making some more pylons, the drill cartridges.
Jan, can you check if we have enough food?
And we're low on food. Do we have organic matter? Yeah, so we can make some stuff in the greenhouse. Raw food package times 10 to take 16. I don't understand what that means. 116, is it more resource efficient, but it takes some more time, or what? Let's make maybe some cooked meals and some more mush. Kitchen there. With 2 cooked meals on board, who's getting those? We don't know.
Hey, I noticed we don't have any repair kits.
That's true. Do we need one right now? I'm just gonna put some in the queue. And I'm gonna have you swap with the... No. We actually need the botanist in the greenhouse right now, right? I'm putting you in the workshop until... the queue is done. Suit energy drill charge. Anyone want to talk? I guess not. So we should head to bed. Day 14. Oh, we're completely out of food now. That can't be good.
we're running out of radiation filters.
Long day. Don't you
Radiation
miss living
filters,
this
huh?
life?
I'm
What's
done.
there to miss?
Should I do this
That
now?
life doesn't exist. What are you trying
Research
to say? That I'm
lab.
pining for an imagined
Sure.
life? Yes, yes, you are. It would be much better if you focused on work instead. Before you
You
head
tell
out,
him,
make
scientist
sure you have
man.
all the important equipment. Haste makes
Okay,
waste.
that's being worked on. The botanist wants to talk, but he's got a job to do. We can do that in the evening, and the research lab is broken. Why? Look, now it's not showing the arrows with the rooms left and right. Do I have a
All done. Should I take care of this now?
base maintenance? Yeah, you can do that actually. Do we have a repair kit? Yeah, I guess so. The botanist wanted to talk, but actually I want to use the day and head outside. Alright, and I want to check out... Damn, there's another way this way? Yeah, let's first explore. Once we have the full picture, we can maybe plan on how we want to build up. There's a rock blockade there and there. Okay. Let's first go the normal way. Can I collect those? Yeah. Ooh, organics deposit. Yeah, we definitely wanna... I didn't build the mining outpost, right? I definitely wanna tap that, because we are running low on organics all the time. Okay, what else is there? I guess a manual organics extraction thing. Do we need that right now? I mean, we have the storage space, so why not? Okay, so this just links back here. Let's check that way. Take a look where? Okay, some metals, some more metals, and that's it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We got 2 rock blockades. Can we remove that one from down here? I guess not. So I guess we could fast travel to this outpost. And should we bring... Yeah, let's bring a mining thingy. Production, mining outpost. Let's just craft 3 and be done for a bit. Did we need anything else? Radiation filters, maybe?
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Greenhouse. No, you're not the greenhouse man. Assignments. No scheduled repairs. Greenhouse off shift. Oh, he's just... doesn't want to work anymore, I guess. You can... go into the workshop, maybe. And we're gonna head outside. And at least connect this organics deposit for now. I think once I have the outpost up, I can recharge my battery there anyway, it's alright. I can just take this medium climb, and I should put down a pylon here. Yeah. Let's head up here. And build this. I use the scanner and use the scan wave. Seems like this direction. So here maybe? Yep. We need a mining outpost, which should, once we place another pylon in range of this one. If anything, we want it more that direction, right? Like this. Can I use this to recharge my suit now? The radiation barrier is off. Why? Did we run out of radiation filters? What was it? Machinery, right? Oh yeah, I did run out of filters. Let's cancel those. Ooh, organics in the queue somewhere? Yeah. Yes, cancel that for now. So we can produce another filter. And we should use our newly built organics drill tomorrow, I think, to top up a little bit. But first off, let's use our last hour to make... No, not the refinery. Now the errors are back. To build a new radiation filter. There we go. Okay, we're good until tomorrow. Maybe we can speak to botanists before we go to sleep.
Hey man, I can see you're bummed out. Yeah? Well, not many reasons to be happy lately. What would you do at home if you needed some cheering up? I'd probably watch a light-hearted comedy.
Yeah, let's have a new movie night.
Nothing like a good old movie night, right? But we should have one in the base. That would be nice.
I was thinking about, I forgot his name, the mining operations guy, the boss man, while we had to sleep. He said like, we have an opportunity that most of us don't get, but and I think he means getting to experience what it would have been like if we had made different choices, which of course would be incredibly interesting to know for anyone. And, well, whether or not it'd be good for you is another question, obviously. But, yeah, in this case, it comes with a very heavy cost, namely bringing a human into existence that gets put into the world under basically false premises. Which, yeah.
Hello.
I think I've said multiple times what I think about that. The scientist wants to talk, but I think that can wait until the evening. Let's make sure we get on top of things before we head out again. We need... Okay, the machinery is broken. That means we probably need a repair kit. Can we fix this ourselves? One room?
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Can go there.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
What? What do you mean post? It says post, no. Research lab, nothing cute. Oh, okay. He wants to talk because he's done researching crossing the lava river. Cheaper batteries. Crafting a suit battery. I've never crafted a suit battery, right? Not yet. Can I even? Oh yeah. It's a one-time use? I don't think I'm rich enough yet to afford that kind of stuff. Alright, let's...
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Do what? Post? No. No. What? I guess I'm gonna talk to him now because the waveform isn't going away. Hey man, what's up? Finish your research?
So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes. It's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle.
Sounds difficult.
That doesn't sound super simple to me. Don't you worry your pretty head about it. Remember, you have me on board. There is one small thing, though. Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live. But not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Versant who?
Versant? Versatile Synthetics program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them. Had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no.
Okay, we made such a huge point about Jan Botanist having to come to terms with his backstory not being real, but now this guy is telling us about his undergrad student. Like, did that happen? Is that like, if maybe because your undergrad student worked for them, we don't have this exploration equipment, your synthetic whatever bridge anchors?
Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right?
Okay, he's definitely always just pragmatic. We are, yes.
Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right,
Okay.
will do.
But why don't we have them? Why can't... I forgot his name. Lucas? Ooh, look at this. We actually collide with the wire. Neat. Cool. We need more organics. Is anyone actually working organics right now? Yeah, Jan Botanist, right? And this is already broken again. Can I make a janitor, maybe?
All done. Should I take
Oh
care
wait,
of
isn't
this
that
now?
isn't that a technician's job? Yeah. You go do that. You... Why is he looking so sad? You're on shift at the organics outpost. You can go instead into the kitchen, and I'm gonna queue some stuff for you. Namely 10 cooked meals. Why does Young Scientist still have a waveform? Probably because he still wants to... No. Does he still want to talk? Is there anything else? Scientist man? What do you mean I'm stuck with the anchor blueprints? We're not stuck with the anchor blueprints. Let's come back to that later. Anything to research for you? Otherwise I'm gonna have to... Yeah, you know what? Why not? Recycler. On shift, on shift, on shift. And we're gonna fast travel to the organics depot and grab some of that. I wonder how efficient, like, Jan Prime, our player character, is at these tasks compared to, as we're tired, compared to our altars. Like, both baseline and compared to our altars once they are enhanced or whatever. We don't have a call, and the only person that wants to talk is Young Scientist, so let's just pretend we're stuck with the blueprints, because I don't think we can actually call this guy right now, or? Can we? Yeah, offline. We can't call Lena, Lucas, or Maxwell. So let's tell him we're stuck.
I'm not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for those blueprints? Didn't they push you to mine rupidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this company works.
I mean, he has a point.
Thanks.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. Now the rupidium arc is actually our top priority in terms of advancing the plot, because these assholes at Ally Corp won't be talking to us otherwise. Okay. I wish there was like an easy... What does set uphold mean? Qubit chip. Oh yeah, that's also a thing we need to do, no? No? With enriched metals? No, minerals, right. Uphold 1. Finished. Uphold 1 maybe? No resources? Ah, okay, I guess I can make sure that whenever we don't have any more of something, it gets recrafted. Yeah, let's actually put a mining outpost and pylon components into the auto queue then. Radiations filter should be at the top. And I think there should be like probably 3 at every time. 1 repair kit. 1 mining outpost. I don't really need that right now, and maybe a drill cartridge, but right now we have a lot of them. We permanently want to have like 10 mush on standby, but it's yeah. And once we're done with that, we can do a cooked meal if we don't have 10 in storage. If we have the raw food for that, that makes sense. This guy should, I guess, also always try and do, yeah, use, well, if you put both of those into Uphold 1, I guess no. Once we have the cooked meals, yeah. It's not just gonna siphon all our organics. If we have the cooked meals, we're fine. Nothing, even if we had the raw food right now, we wouldn't recraft. We would wait until the cooked meals go down and then, okay. So even if we put both raw food and a cooked meal on autocraft, it will only ever craft more once we run out, okay. So what's that? Metals on organics in the refinery should, I think, always happen. I don't know, maybe... What's that meant to represent? Is it uphold 55 what? 55 metals, organics, both, or either or? I guess it's metals. Yeah, let's put that, I guess, to uphold 100. In terms of research, is our research done? No, I think that guy should finish his research there. The greenhouse. Put the botanist in the greenhouse, and I'm guessing we're putting the scientist in the kitchen tomorrow once he's done with his research. Let's go to sleep. It's day 16. The radiation barrier, is that still up to date? I thought our radiation barrier was back up. And the young scientist still has some kind of waveform for some reason. Repair kits needed 0. Okay, command center, damn, low failure risk. I guess it just shows us what the next... the most likely module is to break next. Let's actually do the workshop queue ourselves.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
You can, yes, you can go into the kitchen for now. Okay, nothing more cute here. Research done yet? Nope. Probably gonna take most of the day. We can head out. We should go... Where should we go? We want to get to the minerals outpost, right? So we should travel here. And then check whether we can... After heading up here.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Organics up. Yeah, sure, why not? Can we destroy the rocks from down here? I'm guessing no, right? No. So we're gonna go the long way around.
These loose rocks look like they might be passing. Only I had a tool to drill through.
Magnetic storm.
Hey, what's happening? Radiation at this time of day?
Did we... Did it come out of the...
This is not good.
Okay, I guess
I better get
we're
back
heading inside.
now.
The womb failure. Uh-oh. Can we assign someone to maintenance right now? Mr. Scientist, maybe? Or maybe we should just use our technician because he's actually good at it. He's unassigned right now anyway. Better idea, I guess. During a magnetic storm, all altars work emergency 12-hour shifts to ensure your survival. Working long hours during this time does not affect their moods negatively. Alright, can I put another guy on maintenance just for safety?
What is going on?
Safety reasons. A magnetic storm has started. To maintain a safe environment, your radiation barrier is consuming radiation filters way faster. Okay. Actually gonna... Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Make sure
Radiation filters.
I'm gonna craft some more. Wait. Wait. No resources. Can I... Oof. What happens? Can I head out? I know the weather isn't great, but I need some more organics.
Man room's down. What next?
Okay. What's going on at the base? Uh-oh. Do we still have enough repair kits? New radiation filter. Anything else? Looks like our base is doing fine. Radiation barrier is on, 3 filters in storage. How are we looking on food? Nothing cute in the greenhouse. Is there still something cute in the kitchen? No. Wait, shouldn't there be?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Do what? We're gonna not finish that research today anyway, right? Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing else to do. How long exactly is the barrier gonna last? 1 day at magnetic storm levels. So I guess we're going to go to sleep, and when we wake up, hopefully everything's back to normal? Maybe? Let's hope. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.